slow Jeep 5.7 Hemi. You guys requested a video of me talking more about my Jeep and what it's done to it. I uploaded a video in Spanish, but it kind of quite didn't get a lot of attention, probably because it was in Spanish. But I'm gonna upload one in English and hopefully it helps everybody out. I have a 2015 Jeep Grand Cherokee WK2 with a 5.7 Hemi, 8-speed automatic transmission. Obviously it has the optional paddle shifters, has 309 differentials front and back. It's a 4x4 all-wheel drive, of course. And the biggest modification I have done to it, it's a cam kit from Texas Speed. Let's say the reason why I went with the route of buying a cam rather than a supercharge, that at this point I wish I would have bought a supercharger, but it is what it is. I went with the Stage 2.5 cam kit off of 797performance.com. My boy Chris took real good care of me. He showed me what I needed to kind of be pushing a little bit more power. The cam kit costs around $1,400. The labor for it was $1,000. So altogether I spent roughly $2,400 to $2,500 to install it. I got it done whenever my Jeep was at the repair shop getting a new transmission, a rebuilt transmission. I was talking over with a friend of mine that did my transmission rebuilt, and I had mentioned to him that I was gonna put more power into it. So we came up with the arrangement that we were gonna go to stage 1. We were gonna do stage 1. We were gonna upgrade the transmission, because the transmission that comes with the Jeeps are shit. You know, the stock transmissions, if you guys haven't dealt with it, you guys are gonna deal with it if you add more power, because you're adding more torque, so it's putting more stress on the tranny. And I suggest you do get your transmission rebuilt. It's here in Florida, is gonna cost you anywhere from $5,000 to $7,000. Mine was $6,800, almost $7,000. Which, yeah, it was a big hit in the wallet, because I do be paying everything out of pocket, plus the cam, the labor and everything. I'm already like at, you know, $10,000, let's say, give or take, 10 grand to push 420 horsepower to the wheel. I think it's a lot of money, but if I wouldn't have done the transmission, I feel like it would have came around anyways later on in the future. So right now I feel good. It was a good investment for me. Anything that has to do with the engine, transmission, at this point has not given me any fucking problems. I have put over 90,000 miles on it already. My Jeep has 170,000 miles. When everything happened was at 85, 80. So, you know, 70,000 miles I put on it, and I have not had any issues with the drivetrain. With that being said, these are the things that I suggest you do differently to get the max power out of your cam kit and the best performance, you know what I'm saying, to kind of keep up with newer vehicles, you know what I'm saying. So I would invest it in some headers. Right now, Chris, the guy that sold me the cam, he told me that the Stage 2.5 Texas Speed works really well with your stock headers and your stock torque converter, which it does, but it doesn't, you know. It doesn't feel right. So I invested in a Circle D 3400 stall torque converter, which was roughly $1,300, and I installed it whenever they were doing the transmission, you know what I'm saying, so I don't have to spend double taking it, putting it back on, then buying the Circle D torque converter. then taking the transmission again, installing it, you know what I'm saying? That's just double waste. So I just decided to buy a bigger torque converter. I did feel the difference. You do feel the difference of the stall. You're not stalling at a light, or it's not jerking as much. I know with cams, you know, have you seen other real suited and booted cars? They start jerking a lot. That would eliminate the problem. Headers. I decided to go the cheap route and then just do a catalytic, which was probably the worst mistake I did. Why? One, it's the fucking smell. Actually, that's the biggest fucking reason why. It's the smell. You are gonna get some smell inside the cabin. It doesn't matter how much you like the fuck smell of gasoline, it's just irritating as fuck. I would have spent on short tube headers or long tube headers or whatever, some sort of headers, and just invested in high flow cats. I feel like the difference, I've done some research, and the difference between high flow cats and no cats, it's not much. It's not much at all. I know you guys are trying to get the loud ass hemi sound out of it, but I recommend you guys, if you guys have family and you do a catalytic, they're not gonna want to go inside your Jeep. You're gonna have to go in your second car or something, but they're not gonna want to be there for a long time. So that's what I'm fixing right now. I am gonna purchase some headers, high flow cats. I'm still not decided yet if I should put short tube headers or long tube headers. I read a lot of, you know, comments on people with different opinions of short tube headers. No, buy long tube headers, blah blah. I still have to see what's in between my budget. Short tube headers are around $650. Long tube headers with downpipes is around $2,200. So, you know, we have to kind of, there's a big ass difference on price range, right? And obviously I'm paying this out of pocket, so it does get expensive. With that being said, if you want to go the cam route and you don't want to do your transmission, expect to pay anywhere from $3,000 to $4,000 with labor and everything. That's where I'm from. You might be able to do the labor yourself, which it would be fucking amazing because you can cut cost. But if you're paying somebody else, that's the price that you're looking for. That's already including the torque converter. If you don't want to put the torque converter, that's totally up to you. I suggest you do, because if you're sitting at a light, that thing is gonna fucking shake. So it's all up to you. See what's your price point. With that being said, now you have to compare. Be like, okay, do I want the cool chopping noise coming out of my Jeep sounding like it fucking has a demon inside the engine, is fucking ready to blow up? Or do I want something more subtle, like a supercharger? And that's what I think I would have done. I would have kind of saved my money and just buy a supercharger. The supercharger, obviously, whenever you gun it, you're gonna fucking feel it. But whenever you are driving normally, it's gonna drive normal. You know what I'm saying? RIP supercharger does have a kit that they dyno it, and they say that it increases around 120 to 150 horsepower with stock internals, stock headers, stock exhaust, which is fucking crazy, you know. But you are talking about the supercharger costs around $7,500. So, you know, you have to do the math. You decide on it. You decide what you want to do, how much you want to spend. But if you do think about it, you're still under, you know, unless you bought a brand new fucking Jeep off the lot with a fucking 12% interest rate, then you're probably still paying it off. But in my case, I bought mine for $17,000, real fucking cheap. It's already done. It's paid for, you know, thank God. And with the bill, I'm under 30 grand, and I'm beating SRT Jeeps. I'm just pushing them, you know. SRT Jeep stock to the wheel gets around 375 horsepower. So mine's 420. So you see the difference, right? They weigh the same. Actually, SRTs weigh a little bit more, but not so much, but a little bit more. So off the line, I'm getting their ass. I'm still not beating Scat Packs. It's kind of frustrating because I know I can keep up with them, but it's still from 0 to 70 or 80, eighth of a mile. It's a gap all day. But anything over eighth of a mile into a quarter plus, yeah, they come around me because of the weight difference. But that's all gonna change because I am installing a Nitrous kit. I'm installing a 120 shot coming soon. I'm gonna put a whole video of it, and I think that should put us right there racing and beating Scat Packs. If you have a stock Jeep, I know there's this one guy that has a Summit. I subscribe to him. Real cool dude. He looks really legit. He's off of Michigan. J Light. He has an Overland, I believe. If it does, his videos do seem like they do. He does be beating cars and everything. I haven't seen no races from him, but if you're stock, bro, you're not beating any Scat Packs, man. You're probably not even beating a fucking Honda Civic. You know, it's there. It's just we just have boats, bro, and we need to push more horsepower to start beating these cars. And I'm not hating on nobody. You know what I'm saying? Do your thing. Hopefully, the Jeep community grows and we keep pushing each other to beat these Scat Packs. You know, RTs, I am beating RTs all day. It don't matter what you got, Daytona, you know, RT, SRT, RT, whatever fuck you want to call it. If you have a 5.7 Hemi, I'm gapping them all day. But yeah, don't fall for, oh shit, I could beat Scat Packs if I just tune there or put an intake. Nah, man, you got to put some money into it. But yeah, I mean, that's my build. Like I said, I recommend, if I would have done it all over again, just to invest in a supercharger, just to push some good healthy power off the bat. You're already beating Scat Packs with a supercharger. You tune it up a little bit on the PSIs, you're taking off. So yeah, I'm installing a Nitrous kit. Hopefully this video gets some attention. If it doesn't, I'm still gonna upload more videos. If you have any questions or concerns or a subject I didn't touch, you know, in the video, just put a comment down below and I'll make another video or talking about the fact. I'm gonna make a video right after this video talking about the pedal box. I did buy one. Worst fucking money I ever spent, but I'll make a video on it, you know, later on today. But yeah, guys, I mean, if you have any questions, drop the comment below. I am gonna put the website where I bought all my parts. That website is legit. It's still functionally. They sell everything that you need. It's on there. You just need that money, man. But all right, guys, man, that's it for the video. Hopefully you guys liked it. Hopefully you guys were educated on the 5.7 Jeep, and I'll catch you on the next one.